Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Angela Piper's Mom podcast. So, have you seen this one? We're going to talk about it. And I'm sure that you've been having some questions of your own. We're going to talk about it. But first, this is the first of the case of Britney Gard. Okay, everybody. Let me pull this one up for myself. So, NBC News, this is what I had read before. And I believe I saw this maybe October 2nd, maybe something like that. Indiana mom missing after suspicious fire at home, officials say. Britney Gard, 46, was last seen September 30th, according to Indiana officials. There she is with her daughter. An Indiana mom is considered missing after a suspicious fire at her home broke out one day after she was last seen, officials said. Britney Gard, 46 of Bainbridge, was last seen September 30th, the Putnam County Sheriff's Office said in a news release. Her family and friends have not had contact with her since then, the night before the fire. Law enforcement officers responded to Gard's home on the evening of October 1st, after smoke was seen coming from the residence, the sheriff's office said in a statement Thursday. Officials who entered the home did not find anyone inside, including Gard. Sheriff's officials said in a news release Wednesday that the fire was extinguished and the damage was limited to one part of Gard's home. Gard's sister, Stephanie Bowen, told WRTV of Indianapolis that Gard's purse and car were left at her home. Attempts to contact Gard have been unsuccessful since then, prompting the sheriff's office to list her as a missing and endangered person, the statement said. The family knew something was wrong when Gard did not show up for her daughter's volleyball game on October 1st. Stephanie Bowen told WRTV, describing her sister as her kid's biggest cheerleader. She was supposed to be at her daughter's volleyball game, wasn't there. And then there's a fire. Her car is at home. Her purse is at home. She's nowhere to be found, and the house is on fire. It makes no sense, she told the station. The sheriff's office said it was still investigating Gard's disappearance as of a statement released Friday. According to WRTV, Stephanie Bowen and her sisters, along with others in the community, searched cornfields and wooded areas near her property Monday. Fire investigators tasked with collecting evidence from Gard's burned home concluded that the fire was suspicious in nature, the sheriff's office statement said. The sheriff's office said Wednesday that it would not release further information about the fire as the investigation into the circumstances surrounding continues. Official used a drone to search for Gard on the night of the fire, and the Putnam County Community Emergency Response Team continued to look for her the next day. The State Department of Natural Resources was called in about searches of a pond on Gard's property, but she still could not be found, the sheriff's office said. The sheriff's office said the search continues with sheriff's detectives and detectives from other law enforcement agencies using technology-based investigative tools and programs to find her. Gard is 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 140 pounds with long black hair, the sheriff's office said. Stephanie Bowen told WRTV, I feel like there's something here bigger than we don't know, and someone knows something. Britney, we love you, she said. We hope to see you safely return home. It's like she vanished. According to her brother-in-law, Kenny Bowen, Gard is a simple person who has been working at the local post office for nearly 25 years. She was never married and is a single mother of 2 kids, a 13-year-old daughter and a 25-year-old son, he told NBC News. That's kind of her purpose and inspiration is the kids, he said. Kenny Bowen, who is married to one of Gard's four sisters, said he last saw Gard when she stayed at his family's home in Annapolis, Maryland, for about a week at the end of July and the beginning of August. Gard was in town to celebrate Kenny Bowen and his wife's 20th wedding anniversary, he said. He said the family was first informed of Gard's disappearance after she failed to show up for the October 1st volleyball game. He said Gard's 13-year-old daughter had stayed with her dad the night of September 30th and spoke to her mom at bedtime. On the call, Gard told her daughter she would see her at the volleyball game the next day, Kenny Bowen said. When she never showed up, Kenny Bowen said the teenager caught a ride home with a friend and was met by state police and fire officials at her mom's house. The sheriff's office did not immediately respond to a request for comment about Gard's daughters being the first to find out her mom was missing. Kenny Bowen said the family, which is spread across the country, has been searching for answers about Gard's whereabouts. They have been unable to find her on any of the shared family accounts or find her missing iPhone using the app Find My Friends. As soon as the word was that Britney was missing, all four sisters descended instantaneously to the middle of the country and have been crawling through cornfields, he added, saying the family has been searching the area around Gard's property, which includes acres of cornfields. There's not a lot out there, he added. You wouldn't just be wandering around and just bump into the house here. The family, including Kenny Bowen, were able to enter her house Tuesday night for the first time since the fire, he said. Inside, he said the family found Gard's purse and ID, and the house did not show any signs that someone was planning to leave. Suitcases were not packed or missing, and from the family's perspective, there was no indication that she was planning to go somewhere on her own, he said. Kenny Bowen said the family has also called on the community to help locate Gard's phone, saying they are perplexed that she has not left a digital footprint whatsoever since she disappeared. He added he cannot ever a single time think of her going off the grid. Your brain and your imagination is a powerful thing, he said. You want to imagine that there was something wrong, because that's a better outcome than someone's abducted her. He said the family does not want to assume foul play, but it just doesn't make sense. Kenny Bowen and the family hope federal agents, specifically the FBI, will become involved and assist local police with the search. The sheriff's office did not immediately respond to a request for confirmation about whether any federal agencies have been involved or what Kenny Bowen said about Gard's home. We're not ruling anything out, he said. We just want to find her. At the end of the day, that's all anybody wants. That's what I had read. So, what I was thinking, to start off, I'm just going to tell you this, and I'm going to get on to other instances about this case. Main thing, I kept thinking, oh, a fire? Maybe she went to the door with her phone, someone grabbed her, she was cooking, and it was a cooking fire. They have said this is a suspicious fire. Okay, so let me get up the information about what is happening lately with this case. So I like Ashley Banfield from News Nation. So we're going to look at what she's got to say.
Britney Gard, the missing mom, was found alive just 2 miles from her home just this evening. But it has been 8 days since she went missing. So there are a lot of unanswered questions tonight. In those 8 days, there have been massive search parties blanketing the entire community. Investigators, volunteers, Britney Gard's family members, all searching 75 acres of cornfields, row by row. This is in Bainbridge, Indiana. It's due west of Indianapolis. They put divers into ponds around this community, but there was no sign of Britney Gard. And none of this made sense. Britney Gard had talked to her daughter right before the girls' volleyball game and was supposed to be there to cheer her on, but she didn't show. And that was not like Britney. The daughter went home to her dad's house, but the next day, Mom's house was in flames and Mom wasn't in it. Her car was in the driveway, her purse was inside, but 46-year-old Britney had seemingly vanished. Putnam County Police and the local fire department deemed the fire suspicious, and soon state and federal agencies joined the search for her, listing Britney as a missing and endangered person. But all of that just completely changed hours ago. Authorities said Ms. Gard was found in a wooded area just 2.5 miles from her home. She seems okay, we're told, but she's undergoing medical checks just to be sure. I am joined now by Tim Sanders, who's the general manager of News Nation affiliate WTWO in Indiana, and he's live outside of the hospital where Britney is being treated. Tim, thank you so much for joining us so last minute. What's the latest on the story? You probably heard everything I just outlined. What more do you know?
Yeah, so I just got here to the hospital just probably about 30 minutes ago, but we're located at the Hendricks Regional Health Hospital in Danville, Indiana, which is just right outside Indianapolis and just a little bit north of where Britney's from. So we are here at the hospital, and we've been following the story actually from the very, very beginning. Just a little over a week ago, we got the call, and they were wanting our help at the TV station to help find their sisters, to find their sister, and we've been following it. And tonight, I got the phone call a little bit ago, and they said, we found her. We want to talk to you. Get over here. So we rushed over here. We want to be part of this. They are from my hometown of Marshall, Illinois. As you all know, it's a very important thing for TV stations when we do stuff like this to be a part of the community and to help them out. And tonight I'm joined by the Gard family, and they're going to kind of tell us how this happened. Can you tell me, first of all, Kenny, how you guys figured this out?
Tim, thanks first and foremost for all you guys have done. It has been really, really humbling to see the community just come together to support the family in such our time of need. So first, thank you very, very much. Early this evening, we were frankly on the phone with media who was helping us continue to get the word out, and the sisters just kind of came unglued. We had some alerts set up so that if Britney's phone did become available, that it would start squawking, and it did. And we immediately started to look and track her and see where she was. Picked up the phone, and the police captain who we've been working with for the last week has been spectacular, Captain Nally, and he just said, Kenny, I've got her. We're getting her out of the woods, and I'll call you as soon as I can talk to you. And it was just such an amazing and helpful and great call.
And when you guys called me, you guys were all, your first time I've heard excitement from you guys. Stephanie, kind of tell me, what was it like when you first heard that alert go off that her phone was active?
Panic. Is it really her? I was like, Kenny, can you check? Vanessa, and then we're like, there's no way that we did something. And I was just, in shock, excited, hopeful. And then when we confirmed it, it just, made us all feel relieved that we know that we are going to go see her tonight, and that she was alive, and that she was returned safe to her family. So thank you.
Yep. Can you kind of tell us the status of her right now?
The police helped get her from the woods where they found her. My understanding, it was a few miles from her house. And she's with the doctors now. So as far as we need to let them do their thing and figure out, but she seems stable and in good hands.
Okay. And once again, a lot of help from the community from a small town.
So, thank God she was found alive. Okay. Thank God she was found alive? There are so many questions. Thank God she was alive, and thank all of those people who were trying to search for her. God bless them. God bless her. And I hope she is better, really, mentally and physically, right? So we have come to the point of our next phase. This is the segment, Could It Have Been Me? So were you watching everything today and seeing all of this about the missing mom and then asking yourself, wow, that could have been me? So let me know what your thoughts are on this case, as well as especially if it could have been you. Until next time, peace.
Are you just a baby? Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was a big mouth. You ready to go look for lizards? You gonna look for lizards? I want to go look for lizards. You gonna eat some food? Yeah? Okay, let's go look for lizards.